So hello friends, welcome back, and I hope that most of the candidates have performed very well in the examination which was conducted on 21st May. So TNPSC Group 2 examination was conducted on 21st May 2022, and many of the students have performed very well in all the sections. And I want to inform everyone that I have started one new initiative, and that is to prepare the students for this aptitude and mental ability test in my center. Though this particular subject, aptitude and mental ability test, carries less marks, 25, but it is very important. So this 25 marks also we have, if the candidate is scoring very well, then certainly he or she will be able to qualify very easily. So this 25 marks, it is very important, and almost all we can say that with little effort, with little logical thinkings, we will be able to score this particular marks, that is 25 marks. We will be able to score certainly. So it needs little more practice, and that is logical thinking. So that's why this TNPSC Group 1 and 2, the mathematical part, aptitude and mental ability test, that particular part I am going to cover in this particular session, which I will be conducting especially for those students who are aspiring for appearing in competitive examinations, who are preparing not only for TNPSC, even for banking, even for LIC, even for railway examination. This aptitude and mental ability test, it is very important. It is playing major role. There we used to say that reasoning part will be different, quantitative aptitude is different. So that quantitative aptitude, here both are combined together as aptitude and mental ability, whereas in railway examination, LIC's examination, it is quantitative aptitude and it is logical reasoning. In that logical reasoning, we used to have verbal reasoning, we used to have non-verbal reasoning. So both have to be taken care very well, and that particular part I will be taking care of, so that those aspirants, those students or candidates who are appearing for this particular examination, at least they will be making sure that they will be scoring very well in this particular part. Almost all, every questions can be done if practice, if it is practiced properly. Okay. So I am going to tell about preliminary examination pattern, which on 21st of this month, already the exam was conducted, that preliminary examination. 21st May 2022, this group 2 exam was conducted, and I saw lakhs of students, they appeared. So the syllabus I am going to tell them, so that they will be able to have a very good understanding, because whatever examination we are going to appear, it is very much necessary that the candidate or the student or any person who is appearing in the examination, he should have a clarity, complete clarity, that which type of questions are going to come, how many questions are there, and accordingly by giving weightage has to be given to each and every question. We cannot say that only one part of the syllabus will be very important. Weightage has to be given to each and every part. That's why I told that what I am going to cover first, aptitude and mental ability test, which is of 25 marks. Certainly it is also very much necessary, and it is playing a major role, gentlemen. It is playing a major role. Of course, I agree that first part, general Tamil or general English, which is of SSLC standard, it is also you can say that easy only, if we will be paying little bit more attention. As the candidate who are appearing from Tamil Nadu, certainly for them it will be easy. Why? Because it is their mother tongue, and for other persons also, if it is general English, so it will not be of that much, we can say that it is much more difficult, as it is SSLC standard, so very well we can do it. So even later I am planning to cover this general English part also, so that I will be able to make our students or candidates prepared for general English, that is of 100 marks, and aptitude and mental ability test, that is SSLC standard, that is of 25 marks. And also simultaneously we do have a plan for covering this general studies. So in this way we will be covering all the three, and we will make sure that the candidate who are appearing in the examination are qualifying compulsorily for mains examination. Mains examination will be of particular subjects, but before that preliminary examination, certainly a student has to qualify. So I have given everything here, all details I have given. So the very first subject is General Tamil or General English, which is up to 10th standard only. So number of questions will be 100. Simultaneously General Studies, which is of degree standard of course, and it will be of 75 marks. 75 questions will be there, and aptitude and mental ability test, that is of 25 questions will be there, and all together 200 questions are there, which is carrying 300 marks, and the duration is 3 hours. The duration will be 3 hours. Here I am not going to talk about main examination pattern. Certainly in my next video I will be covering that main examination pattern also, and I will give each and every information, as I do not want to confuse any of the candidate now. Why? Because I want to cover presently this general English and aptitude and mental ability test. So this particular part, this I want to cover, and this I want to cover in my center, and I want to make the students completely prepared for their examination, and I want them to score compulsorily qualifying marks. And even more than that, I am making sure that they will be scoring full, completely. And total number of questions, as I told you, it is of 200 questions are there, carrying marks 300, total duration 3 hours. Gentlemen, I am telling you 3 hours is sufficient time given. Sufficient time given if one is having a very good practice. Practice makes a man perfect. So it's not limited only for man. Practice makes everyone perfect. Everyone. So this is the concept which is we need to tie in our, you can say, as a knot in our mind, that practice makes everyone perfect. Not only man and women, everyone. So questions, of course, as in North India it is given in Hindi and English. Similarly in Tamil Nadu it will be given in English and Tamil. So those students who are appearing in Tamil language, they will be appearing in Tamil. Those who want to appear in English, they can appear in English, and both can be referred together. The question paper will be bilingual, English and Tamil. Out of 300 marks, 90 marks, gentlemen, 90 marks has to be secured as minimum qualifying mark in preliminary examination. So what is this? This is actually 30%, gentlemen. 30%. Please make sure that you are scoring 30% at least for qualifying in the preliminary examination of TNPSC Group 2 exam. So I hope that everybody will be doing it. Yes, of course, many of the candidates, most of the candidates, they will do. If they are concentrating on general English and aptitude and mental ability test, in that itself they will be able to score qualifying marks. But yes, general studies also very highly important. We have to pay attention. So simultaneously we are preparing for 300 marks. Yes, 300 marks the student has to prepare. But what I am saying that qualifying is very easy if one is paying more attention and one is practicing completely. So that particular practice compulsorily it is required, and I hope that my students, they will be preparing very well. I will give them rigorous practice, and that rigorous practice will make them to score not only this qualifying marks, even more than 70% marks. That is true. So the syllabus for this aptitude and mental ability test, it is, I have brought today only syllabus of aptitude and mental ability test, though I am having a plan that I will be making them to prepare even for English also. So I will tell them later in my next video about the syllabus which is there in English for general English. So simplification, just to simplify, some mathematical expressions will be there. We need to simplify, we need to solve it, and we have to get the answer. So the board mass, you all would have heard about board mass or bid mass. It is also called as bid mass. So these rules are being applied to solve whatever the questions are there related to simplification, board mass. So bracket, then off, then division. So how the preference is given first for calculation purpose, then multiplication, and then addition, and then subtraction. So we need to follow this particular order and we will be able to solve the question. Next one is percentage. Yes, as I told that out of 300, 90 marks are required. So 90 marks is what? It is 30% of 300. 30% of 300. So I will be telling them that how very fast they will be able to solve the question, they will be able to find out the percentage. Like 300, if we are dividing by 10, we are getting what? 30. So 30 is actually 10%. Immediately we can say that 15 is 5%. Okay. So like this we can do. If 30 is 10%, it means 1% is what? 3 is 1%. 3 is 1%. 6 is 2%. So how fast one is able to calculate even percentage also. So those tips I will be giving them, and certainly with rigorous practice they will be able to solve within less time. Yes, within less time. Even we can say that in the examination of LIC, in the examination of banking, railways, there we used to have very less time. Even 25 mathematical questions are there, 50 mathematical questions will be there. We need to solve it within 20 minutes. So 20 or 25 maximum, that is the time given. We need to prepare ourselves very well. We need to have a very good practice, and then only it can be done. Otherwise, certainly some questions, some easy questions, we will be leaving it. So highest common factor, next one, and then least common multiple. So I will be telling them tips in which way they will be able to find out highest common factor, lowest common multiple. So what I am telling every time, that tips I will be giving it to them. So tips doesn't mean that I will be leaving each and everything. I will not be telling them the concept. So first and very foremost thing, that is basic concept has to be clarified. So that basic concept, once it is clear, then only one can go for some shortcut methods. So that shortcut methods also I will be telling them, but before that basic concept clarity is required very much. Then coming to ratio and proportion, of course these type of questions are very easy questions are there, and even I have seen group 2 examination question paper, so it was very easy. All the questions were very easy, and certainly the candidate would have done good amount of practice, they would have solved in lesser time. Then simple interest, compound interest, area, volume, time and work. So all these questions actually it is of 10th standard only. Why we are saying that these all questions, mathematical questions, we are solving in our day-to-day life. In our day-to-day life, all the questions we are solving. We used to go to bank, we used to see that how interest is being credited in our account. So whether it is simple interest, compound interest, we used to take home loan, several types of loan, car loan, their people, banking people, they are charging compound interest. So in this way, we are solving the questions every day actually in our day-to-day life. Area of rectangle, area of square, area of circle. So all these are related to our day-to-day life. That's why these type of questions are being given, so that real life questions actually one is able to do or not, and how fast one can think, that too with accuracy. Gentlemen, accuracy is very important. We can think very much faster, of course, but if it is wrong, then there is of no use. So accuracy and precision, these two are very important. Even in we can say that whenever we are taking any type of measurements, okay, in engineering field or in science, there also we talk about accuracy and precision. So accuracy is very important. How fast we are able to think, how fast we are able to solve, it is very good. But if accuracy is not there, then there will not be any use of that particular faster thinking and faster calculations. Similarly, logical reasoning, yes, of course, how we solve problems in our day-to-day life, that type of questions only will be there. Some type of puzzle related to dice, visual reasoning, alphanumeric reasoning consisting of some type of series, and next questions, next number what it will be, there will be a box, in that it will be given, some 2-3 numbers will be given to us, one number will be missing, we have to find that missing number by seeing the pattern of like this. So some missing number will be given, and that missing number we need to find out. So we have to see the pattern from 2 rows or 2 columns. It may be like this, row and column both have to be identified, both have to be seen properly, and we have to find the logical relation between each number, and then only the same relation we need to maintain for that 3rd row or 3rd column. We will be able to find out. So this number series, alphanumeric reasoning. Alphanumeric reasoning means what? If A is given, then 2, B is given, then 3, C is given, 4, then if D is given, certainly it will be 5. So in this way, which consists of alphabets also and which will be consisting of number also, that particular series is given a name as alphanumeric reasoning. So all these I will be covering, and similarly when we will be going for English, so in that English also we will be covering the concepts which are given, and that is also of 10th standard. Certainly the grammar and other things one has to be very one has to have great clarity on all those concepts, and certainly one will be able to score very nicely. So it may be finding out error in the sentences, it may be of forming active speech, or you can say passive voice, active voice. So all these things are there, related to verb, related to pronoun, and making a sentence completely. Jumbled sentences will be there, so making correct sentences. So like this type of questions are there, so it will be easy only. So I hope that our candidates, they have a very good understanding on the syllabus and how the questions are being asked, and I will bring some of the sample question papers and we will solve in next video. And if you are very much interested, please join in my center. It's in Salem, Tamil Nadu. So in the city only, my center is there. You all can come and we will have a very good practice there in the center. Compulsorily, yes, of course. I may conduct it online. Of course, some of the students, they have asked that whether I am ready for conducting online also. Yes, of course, nowadays online option is there. If other than you can say Tamil Nadu, Salem, if somebody wants to have my guidance for preparation of the examination like Coimbatore, Chennai or in some another places, who is not in a position to come to the center directly, of course we will be doing something for them. So online classes also we can conduct. Our main motto is you should prepare well, you should appear in the examination with full confidence, you should qualify in the examination with good marks, and then simultaneously go for mains examination, appear well, and finally we want you to get selected. We want you to get the post which you are aspiring for. So thank you very much. We will meet once again in my next video.